offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie. So you think this is automatic? They need this one badly. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Looking for a huge play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force him.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. How about that, making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
He'll come out throwing on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. LSU right back to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go
Stupid bitch.
Touchdown.
Rest in peace, Tyron Lacey. We'll miss you.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.